do top comments of the week. Woo-wee! Back to Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. The week is in. Not really. The week has just kind of started, but it's been 7 days since our last top comments. We're going to show you the top comments of the week.
Yeah, because every week there's new comments, and every week we pick out our favorites. So we're doing that right now. Before we do, subscribe to the channel, like the vids, comment as well, so you can be on next week's video. What's better than leaving a comment is becoming a member, a YouTube member. Do it. Easy peasy. Big old button there on the page. Hit it, become a member. A couple bucks a month, exclusive content, and entered for a drawing.
Yeah, and hit the sub button. We kind of hit the brakes on some subs. We still got to get to 10,000 subs, baby. So hit the sub, hit the like, comment. Helps us out big time. And here's the members we are at now. Bingo, bango.
Wow.
Thank you all of these members. Greatly appreciated. Let's do comments. Kapow. Isaac, recent winner of a hat on the live show, says Akayleb Evans, he will become a true shutdown corner.
Was this on like bold prediction? What was the topic of the vid in this one? Do you remember?
It wasn't a bold prediction. I don't remember.
Well, I like it. I want it to happen. He just has to stay healthy. He's got to avoid those concussions. I hate the fact he had him, he had him twice last year. That you only get about 3-4 strikes depending on how confident you feel. So concussions is a major issue for him, but the talent is there. I'd love to see him be able to put it together.
I think this was actually when we were just kind of doing the confidence level on the cornerbacks. I mean, you say the talent's there. I didn't see it last year. I don't know. I mean, he was projected to be a 6th-round pick. Run defense, he was good. He was kind of a disaster, and he really didn't see the field much. So I love his optimism, but nothing shows me, except for his size, that he will be a shutdown corner. It's a little crazy.
Well, I mean, he's Kwesi's handpicked guy. He took him a couple rounds early.
He's good.
I thought he showed flashes out there. He hung tough with some guys. Yeah, he had some bad plays. He had some good plays. That's what a rookie does, rookie corner. Yeah, but to me, the concussions, that's the one thing that's going to be, the major hurdle for him, staying on the damn field.
Yeah, I mean, I see Akayleb Evans as a nice surprise if he ends up being a starter. I see him more as a depth piece. So, like, just the word shutdown corner. There's not many shutdown corners. So that's why I say I didn't see anything that shows shutdown corner. But, hey, I like it. I hope he is.
It's ballsy.
Ballsy. Let's go. And Wangwu is on pace to break Cordell Patterson's kick return record. But go ahead and cut him loose, fools.
Best part of that.
We had a couple people that were not happy with the fact that we didn't have him on our final 53.
Best part of that one was the fools for sure. Loved it.
And you know what? I could give 2 shits if he's going to break a record that actually meant something when kick returners return the ball. It's a whole new ball game. I still think it'll be a surprise if he gets cut.
Mm-hmm.
But if he gets cut, it's going to be like, all right, it kind of makes sense. He's one of the best kick returners that really is kind of irrelevant now.
Yeah, and the thing that gets me is, can we actually keep 5 running backs? I mean, is that something we're actually going to do? Counting CJ Ham in that mix. I can't see him doing that, so someone has to go, and it's the guy who just has the one role. I mean, I think Chandler's going to be more in the offense than Kenny's going to be, so unless there's an injury, I don't think Kenny's safe. And it's going to be a tough cut, but it might be a cut they just have to do.
I like how you just give McBride, a 7th-round running back, a roster spot automatically. I love it.
I do. I'm so confident I feel he's going to have one.
All right, so Ed Guy Rocks. This is when I wore a tank top. This was not polite. I grabbed my sunglasses to watch this video and adjust his screen brightness.
Wow.
So that was really rude. And I had a couple comments saying that I probably live in a trailer park. A couple rude comments towards my attire. So Ed Guy, of course, goes the extra mile and just basically says how disgusting I was. Thank you.
He actually compliments you.
Yeah. I'm sure we did.
Put those bad boys away before the lady viewers get too turned on, which I think we have about three lady viewers.
Well, I guarantee after that we doubled. We might have 6 now. What a treat I gave those ladies.
A couple probably got pregnant too, just watching it.
I don't know. That's possible, but I wouldn't doubt it. All right. KYK. Oh, I don't know what that is. Anyways, without a better performing offensive line, he won't do it as well as we should have. And this is on Alexander Mattison, the predictions, a lot of high predictions. Nor Well, the passing game football is won in the trenches. Fix the O-line and D-line. P.S. Both of your predictions are high, possibly way high. This O-line is variable here, and I don't trust it.
This is the best O-line we've had in years, and I feel like they're pretty good run blocking, so I don't know if this really applies to the running game situation.
That's why I put it up there. I was really confused. Like, we got a pretty good offensive line. It's not like probably not top 10 in the league, but it's top 15. I mean, we if you're not a Vikings fan and not happy about this offensive line, I don't know what would make you happy. We can't bring Steve Hutchinson back. Can't bring Jerry Zimmerman back.
And the fact that run blocking is their strength. So I don't know. I don't really like his argument here. I don't know what else you want. I think
here's the thing. This will put it to bed, at least in my mind. Mattison had multiple 100-yard games with a worse offensive line than this. So
there you go.
I don't know. I just don't see it, but to each their own.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't agree.
BK, I firmly believe Scene has a higher ceiling than that of Kyle Hamilton. Before you play the stats game, Hamilton allowed more 40-yard plays in the back end of any other football player. Strong example of why PFF doesn't tell the full.
True.
Kyle Hamilton thinks Scene's going to be better than him.
That's great. I hope he is. But at least Hamilton was on the field last year 1. I know it's not Scene's fault he broke his leg, but hey, I hope BK is right. And BK has got a good mind for these prospects, so I hope this one applies here.
I mean, what I took out of it is you can't take 1 year sampling, especially against a guy who just had a freak injury that wasn't on the field. We'll look at this one 3 years down the road. Kyle Hamilton, he definitely had his moments, but he looked pretty good. So, Lewis, come on, man.
And let's not kid ourselves. If Spillman would have been GM, that would have been a pick. Notre Dame guy,
he would have traded up to pick 3 and took Kyle Hamilton. Very confident.
He might have.
A lot of comments after that one, just not being very nice to BK about that. Oh, Lewis, he's a bust, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so
you got to be patient, but that is the benchmark. I think he will be compared to Kyle Hamilton. That's where we traded out of. So that's going to be the comparison as those two move forward.
I've been walking the streets tonight. Kelsey and Kittle are game-changing beast tight ends. Andrews is 3rd and Hawk is 4th, says Wolfie. Lupagus, where do you got Hawkinson and tight ends?
I guess I would go maybe tier 2. I don't, in this offense.
Where does that start? I mean, he's got him at 4.
Kelsey to me is the best. And then after that, Kittle's, hit and miss. But then I put Hawkinson right there with Andrews in that second tier. I think Hawkinson, he's going to have a lot of big plays in this offense, but he's not the man. Justin Jefferson's the man here. You look at Kelsey in Kansas City, he is the man there right now. He is the big target in the passing game. So that'll never be Hawkinson's role, but he's going to have a big, huge year. And I think he's definitely top 3 tight end in the league.
Top 3. Yeah. Top 5. I'd say 4. Waller's still there. You got like the Dallas Goddards, but he could be a 3. He could be number 3. I wouldn't be too impartial to that.
All right. Well, good.
Last one. Harmsy just says, you know what? I'm sticking to my Harrison Smith bold prediction. He will have a career year. Best year of his career, says Harms. Are we believing it?
I don't know. Has it ever happened? Has there ever been a player whose best year was his last year?
This is Harrison Smith we're talking about. Harrison freaking Smith. Anything's possible.
I would love it. Could you imagine having the best year of your career, then you just hanging up at that? What a way to end it. What a story.
Oh, man,
Kevin Costner will be playing Harrison Smith in a couple of years.
I love it. I like the fact that Flores will only help. But my issue here is that the secondary is going to be rough when it comes to the cornerbacks. And I feel that Hitman might take it upon himself to try maybe do a little too much. But and maybe that will result in a career year. But maybe it'll result in him spinning around 18 times a play because Andrew Booth Jr. is laying on the ground and Akayleb Evans is over on the side guarding his own player.
No, I think there's going to be so much pressure. They're not even going to have any plays in the back end. That's what I think is going to happen.
Wow. I like it. You're nothing better than Harrison Smith having a career to finish it off. And you know what? He's still effing good.
Like Harmsy putting that out there and he's sticking with it. He don't care.
You don't care. That's our comments of the week. As always, some Dannies out there start loading us up comments all week. Training camp's only, 3-4 weeks away.
Be safe out there with your fireworks, people. Don't blow off any fingers, anything like that. We want everybody to have all their digits for this season, for sure.
It's a really good PSA. Well done.
And remember this, in 2015, while observing howler monkeys, researchers at Cambridge University discovered a trend amongst the males. The louder a male roared, the smaller his genitals were.